The Super Mario Galaxy movie has finally hit theaters. I was so hyped when this was announced. An adaptation of the most cinematic Mario game, with a beloved story to boot, it had the potential to be absolutely amazing. Over the next few months, the trailers started dropping during dedicated Nintendo Directs, and there was a shocking lack of Galaxy content in them. I hoped that they were just saving the best parts of it as surprises for the movie itself, and that I'd just have to wait until the movie came out to see all the cool stuff I wanted to see. Was the wait worth it? I'm EvaluNate, and this is my spoiler-free review of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. So, did it live up to the hype and legacy of the Galaxy games? Was it an epic, emotional story that brought the game to life? Nope. No, it was not any of those things. Holy hell, I'm so disappointed in this movie. The first, and possibly most egregious problem, is that Rosalina is barely in it. How do you shaft Rosalina in a Mario Galaxy movie? They don't even include the best part of the game, her storybook backstory, instead replacing it with a major change to Mario canon. They marketed so hard that Rosalina was going to be here, making a big deal about her casting, but she might as well have not been included for all this movie does to adapt Galaxy, which is very little. As for the rest of it, this is like barely a movie. It's jingling keys, it's here comes the airplane, it's hey, remember this cool thing? Awesome, with that out of the way, here's another cool thing, and so on and so forth. And shockingly, Super Mario Odyssey gets more real estate in this movie than Galaxy does. It moves at breakneck speed, never stopping to let you take in any of it and just throwing more and more references at you. It definitely feels made for the generation whose attention spans have been fucked by TikTok. The pacing is terrible, and things just happen for the sake of them happening instead of flowing together coherently. The first movie had this problem too, no doubt, but they seem to double down on that in this one. The action scenes are pretty cool with lots of one-takes featuring great choreography. The first Mario movie had a few of those with the Rainbow Road and final battle sequences, and I'm happy to report that those epic sequences make their return here. They also toned down the pop songs, reserving them for the very start of the movie and using them tastefully before transitioning exclusively to Brian Tyler's epic score. Oh man, the score. That continues to be the best part of these movies. I think I preferred the first movie's score since this one didn't linger on any of the cool musical moments as much as the first one did. It's probably also due to the fact that Mario Galaxy's score for the games is already orchestral and epic, so hearing a movie score version of it isn't that much different than what we already had, whereas hearing the ground theme with a full symphony orchestra was novel in the first movie. Of course, the movie is visually dazzling as well. Bright colors, expressive animation, great texture work, exactly what you'd expect by now from Illumination. One thing that can't be knocked is the quality of their animation across all their movies. There are a lot of talented artists working there. Unfortunately, that's about where the positives end. There is just so much nothing here. The first movie isn't high art or anything, but it at least tries to have a story with emotional beats. Mario has daddy issues that he bonds with Donkey Kong over. The brothers' relationship is the heart of the story, and their reunion near the end is sweet. Mario wants to be more than just some guy, he wants to do something special. This movie opts to drop all of that and instead laser focuses on having cameos and references to other games. The first movie had that too, but to a much less egregious degree. These offer nothing other than pointing at the screen like the Leo DiCaprio meme. It is possible to have fan service in a movie and have it not distract from the story, even to have it be meaningful. Super Mario Galaxy should have been an absolute slam dunk narrative movie. Here's what it should have been. Bowser escapes custody and kidnaps Peach during the Star Festival, bringing her to his son in outer space. Mario finds himself on a faraway planet. Have Luigi and Yoshi there too, sure. He meets Rosalina, who brings the gang to the observatory and enlists their help to gather Power Stars in exchange for a ride to rescue Peach once the ship is powered up. Bowser Jr. stole the Grand Star, powering the observatory for his evil plans, so Mario and Luigi set out to find more Power Stars to bring the observatory back to good working order. They receive companion Lumas like in the game, allowing them to use launch stars and do the spin move. The gang travels between galaxies, overcoming obstacles and doing the fan service with cool action set pieces. Major ones in fan favorite galaxies like Good Egg, Honey Hive, Gusty Garden, and others as a montage gathering stars. Interspersed are scenes with Bowser and Jr. where he tries and fails to be a good dad and realizes how much of his son's life he's missed while he was away. During their galactic travels, Mario and Luigi could also learn to work as a team even better, with Luigi having an arc about facing his fears in the ghostly galaxy. Halfway through the movie, the brothers could stumble across Rosalina tucking the Lumas into bed, where she reads her backstory from the storybook. Through that, we get the emotional arc with Rosalina, we get the fan service from the game, and we get to slow down a little bit. After they finally have enough Power Stars, they can journey to the center of the universe where they defeat Bowser and Jr. in an epic battle and rescue Peach. A black hole appears, and the Lumas sacrifice themselves to stop it from destroying the universe. Everything is restored, and the gang returns to the Mushroom Kingdom. Bam! Easy peasy, you've got a good movie on your hands. They should have taken the time to slow down during the movie. The Galaxy games are filled with fun and whimsy, but they also have lots of moments where you slow down and appreciate the vastness of space, the beauty in the stillness, the peace in the quiet, the loneliness that space brings. It's a very bittersweet experience while playing it. This poster for the movie captures that feeling better than anything else in the actual finished product. This movie didn't seem interested in replicating that at all. Instead, we just get stuff from the games on the big screen with zero rhyme or reason to it. It spans the cosmos, yet it feels kinda small scale and like nothing of consequence really happens. Mario does the spin move maybe once, and not because of his Luma friend, who doesn't make an appearance at all. There's only one scene flying across planets and stars that you've already seen in the trailers. Only 2 major galaxies from the game make an appearance. Like, geez man, this is all you could muster? I'd be lying if I said I didn't have fun at a few parts, especially when watching it with other fans in a packed auditorium. There were cool moments for sure, but afterwards I just felt so empty. The movie was like a big, beautiful chocolate ball covered in all the candies and sprinkles you could want, only to be entirely hollow, just a shell, all frosting and no cake. I already hear the arguments being thrown my way. It's for the fans, it's just a kid's movie, it doesn't have to be good, you just hate fun. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Mario Galaxy, it's one of my favorite games of all time. So why wasn't I satisfied? Because I wanted an actual movie. Kids movies can be good and have fan service too. Across the Spider-Verse and the Lego Movie say hi. Kids deserve good movies with stories, with plots, with character interactions and relationships and arcs. Galaxy could have been so much more. But that would have required effort, which historically is not Illumination's strong suit. Have Mario games ever had great stories? Not historically, most of them have barely any story. Which is why Galaxy felt special, because it did have at least something in regards to a story that could be adapted. And just because Mario games aren't well known for good stories, doesn't mean that Mario movies should have weak or non-existent stories as well. The games are the games, meant to focus on the action and gameplay rather than telling a story. When you make the jump to a movie though, the medium calls for something very different, and one of those things it calls for is a story, plot, characters, and relationships. If you're not going to take advantage of the medium, there's not much point to making a movie. Super Mario Galaxy deserved better. When you announced that you were making not the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, but the Super Mario Galaxy movie, that holds weight. That has meaning for so many fans around the world. Super Mario Galaxy has such a specific vibe to it, a tone that sets itself apart from other Mario fare. It's unfortunate that this movie seems to be based on Mario Galaxy in name only, writing its name to success without actually tapping into what made it so beloved in the first place. It feels weird to say that I'd be a lot less upset with this movie if it was called the Super Mario Bros. Movie 2, but a title like that doesn't play a very different movie than an adaptation of Super Mario Galaxy. The direction the movie takes in regards to Galaxy and the previous movie makes much more sense when marketed as a direct sequel. In any case, fans deserve better than movies like this. The current state of video game adaptations is embodied within this movie, dangling keys with none of the stuff that made the original special. I'm so disappointed in it. So should you go see it in theaters? Honestly, that ended up being a trickier question to answer than I thought it would be. If you're hoping for an adaptation of Super Mario Galaxy, then no. If you just want to see references and great animation, effectively a sequel to the first movie, you'll probably enjoy it a lot more than I did. I'd say temper your expectations going in, go to a matinee or on a discount day, and just enjoy the visuals and the soundtrack. See it in a Dolby Cinema if you can, since that'll be the best experience visually. If you're still here, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate a like, and if you feel I've earned it, I'd appreciate you subscribing as well. I post game reviews and sometimes the occasional movie review like this one, alongside more long-form video essays. I'm EvaluNate, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.
He's so cool.